Episode 41 on BU Squalor, and it's been quite some time since I played. I watched the regular season of football, and I felt like I was getting too much football, so I took a break from Madden. Packers made it to the NFC Championship game, and then they forgot to show up. But the fake Packers, or the franchise Packers I'm playing on, they did not have a very good year last year, and it didn't go very well for them. So they were able to draft quite high in the draft, and they picked up this man right here, hidden rookie development talent, Benjamin Hightower. I'm pretty sure it was the 5th pick overall in the draft. He's already displaced Kevin King for the other nickel for the starting spot. And, so Kevin King is going to be moved down. We got our other early round draft pick here in his 3rd year now. 2 Pro Bowl appearances. Several awards. Look at that, Rookie of the Year. 26th pick overall, so he's pretty solid. This is superstar player Blake Martinez. We still haven't found a very good middle linebacker 2 here. We got some defense is pretty good. Zadarius Smith is an 82 overall. His a real season, definitely better than Madden had him. He was amazing this year. This guy is terrible. The Packers shouldn't have drafted him. Offensively, we got this man right here who is in his 2nd season here. Him and Aaron Rodgers are going to split snaps this year because he is a superstar X Factor. And he was picked in the 1st round with the 21st picked overall. So my picks have been pretty good. Realistically, this one lucked into it because he just had a phenomenal year. But so it's kind of what the team looks like right now. We're going to actually play Johnny Lynn here. It's another of our draft picks here. He's in his 2nd year. He was our 2nd round pick, so he was pretty good. Kiki Kote has now fallen to the 4th wide receiver, with John Ross being the 3rd wide receiver. His 5th year out of Washington. It's just that speed. Can't compete with that speed. Kiki is only a 92 with a 90 acceleration versus John Ross, who is a 97 with a 95. He's just going to burn the line on the things. We got offensive line problems. This guy was a 55, I believe, when we started. It's our draft pick here, and we don't really have much talent as far as offensively. Should be a very interesting year this year. So let's get started and play the gonna be a minute, but we'll play the Washington Redskins. See you shortly. I'm so rusty, but we're gonna start with the Superstar X Factors. We got Kenny Clark, Preston Larson, and they have Von Miller. And they got a superstar in Landon Collins, so we got a little more superstar power than they do, and a few more X Factors. So there's that. Let's take a look at their team, since things should be changing quite nicely with who Dwayne Haskins is still the starting quarterback. Interesting. Tevin Coleman, he just destroyed the Packers in the playoffs there. The Vikings won the Super Bowl in this one, so that's always that. James Washington, Paul Richardson Jr. might go back to the Seahawks. Josh Reynolds, and it's not really much difference. Jordan Reed is still playing at 32 years old, even though he has 9,000 concussions. Defense. Hey, it's Matthew Idonis. Always like him. He's one of my favorite players. Jonathan Allen, Delron Payne. There's Von Miller playing left outside linebacker at, what is he, 33 now? Ooh, they got themselves a nice middle linebacker there. Montez Sweat is still there. How's their speed? Yeah, they got a couple speedy guys there. Chadrick Thompson is that's amazing too. They're starting safety. And Landon Collins. He's only 28 years old. Wow. Alright, let's super sim this game, slow mode. And let's see what happens with the Packers getting the ball first. Just gotta get my roster up. 22. Here's 2022. Aaron Rodgers. Looks like Aaron Rodgers starting season. Is that? It's going to be kind of hard to tell, actually. Yep, Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Little dump off. Blown up in the backfield. And we start the game with Aaron Jones going down for like the 87th time in a row. Aaron Rodgers got sacked by Matthew Idonis on the second play. 3rd down and 19. I haven't seen... I'm hoping it's set up correctly. That'll suck if it's not. It's supposed to be switching plays, but maybe not. Maybe the coaches decided that Aaron Rodgers is the man. Yeah, he's going to play all 3 plays. Dump off. Coming up a little short. The Packers are going to punt. Alright, Packers are on defense. Noticed here that we have 2, 4, 5 players that are 29 years old as being the oldest players on their team. They also very important players on our team. But yeah, 3 of them are. Alright, so 1st down and 20. Dwayne Haskins is under center. He's dropping way back. Little dump off pass. Blake Martinez blows it up. Tackling the tight end. I recognize one of them. Second down and 19. Little dump off. Blown up again by Blake Martinez. Offenses always start a little slow. Sean Gary, Kenny Clark, Arthur Steed. There he is, Benjamin Hightower, number 27. Alright, Dwayne Haskins back to pass. Little pressure up his middle. Oh, he got sacked there by Rashawn Gary. Getting it done. They're going to punt. We're going to move to the other screen and we're going to go to halftime. After the terrible start last year, this year they started off with a 1-0 start with the Aaron Rodgers just playing like a monster there. 4 touchdowns, 90% completion passes rating. Let's take a look at the stats. sticking with the dual quarterback thing, but we can see that Preston Larson had a little bit of a rough time starting off. Just a little bit. 2 attempts, 1 interception, 2 completions. Aaron Rodgers was 18 of 20. Dwayne Haskins was 20 of 35. Touchdown, interception. Rushing. Packers rushing attack was anemic. Aaron Jones got hurt for a while. Jamal Williams was their best rusher at fullback. Redskins didn't do much better. Receiving. Packers' leading receiver was Kiki Kote. John Ross had 2 touchdowns. Jace and Dan Arnold each had 1. Defensively, the sacks. Rashawn Gary had 2 sacks, but he's hurt. Arthur Steed had a sack. And our interception went to Adrian Amos. Okay, let's be done with this and see who's got the boo-boos. Geno Atkins. Well, a couple of things about this is that Mitchell Trubisky is the Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback and won the thing, and so did Aaron Rodgers. 3 sacks, 3 carries for 8 yards, but 4 touchdowns and 90% completion. So Aaron Rodgers gets his first award of the year. He's kind of old, so that's pretty good. And we lost Jameson Crawlers from our practice squad. I can't see free agents yet, so people that are on the chopping block. Drew Lock is on the chopping block. We're not really in it for quarterback. I don't know, I'll have to take a look at this. It's so early in the thing yet. We didn't sustain any injuries. We just have to make a note of these 2 things and then do our training. So he's a defensive tackle, 25-year-old defensive tackle who was signed off of our practice squad, so we'll have to put a new player on our practice squad. Since we have an opening now, we should probably look at some sort of defensive lineman here for our signing. We got a left end. Let's take a look at defensive tackles. He was a 70, so I can see why they stole him from us. I take this run stopping Richard Russell, send him to the practice squad. Change plans, it's going to be Gabriel Ballard. There we go. And Aaron Rodgers thing we need to put down. Do our training. See you soon. It's kind of amazing that this guy is still on the team. You know, considering it wasn't much to begin with, but this new Madden, you know, the lower level guys can hang out for a lot longer. So training's complete. Gonna play the 1-0 Giants, but that's gonna have to be later. The Packers are playing the Giants, and here are the Giants' X Factors. Saquon Barkley, Chandler Jones is a Giant, and Kevin Zettler is a Giant. I don't know who Kevin Zettler is, but let's look at the depth chart for the Giants and see how they look now. Blake Bortles, Case Keenum getting it done for quarterbacking. The very nasty Saquon Barkley. Oh, Danny Vitale, fullback. Sterling Shepard, Ryan Grant. Hey, do you know he's on the Packers? Darius. Not very fast. Interesting. Evan Ingram. Brian Bulaga is a Giant. I think I knew that already. There's Kevin Zettler. Kelvin Quentin Valentine. I have to be quiet right now. So you probably can't even hear me. It's like a ASMR thing going on here, I think. Yuck. Eric Hendricks. Nice. Chandler Jones, 32-year-old. Oh yeah, look at those speeds on those corners. Malcolm Butler. Julian Love, Bobby McCain. Jabril Peppers is an 87. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so that's the Giants. I'm going to play that off camera, and we'll see you soon. The Packers were outgunned by Blake Bortles and the Giants. Can't wait to see the team stats on the two quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers. Each of them had an interception. Preston Larson outplayed Aaron Rodgers, but Blake Bortles outplayed them all, and then he had a great 66-yarder, but other than that, he wasn't that great. So, Saquon Barkley, 9 yards long, averaging 4.7 yards a carry. So the defense, just like in the NFC Championship game, just could not stop anyone. Johnny Lynn had a great game. And MVS is hurt defensively. Arthur Steed with 3 sacks, Darius with 2, and Kenny Clark with 1. No interceptions, which is really hurting this team. Finished the game. It's a disappointment. Thought we could beat Blake Bortles, but we couldn't. Got some upgrading to do. Our backup right guard. Point of power. Run block, power pass block. Our center who keeps plugging along. And our backup center. Yay, 1 point in strength. Now look at this, second week in a row, second player to get a award. Saquon Barkley, who has the offensive player, but Arthur Steed, defensive player, 10 tackles, 3 sacks. So that's good. Glad to hear that. And to follow this up, we got some, oh boy. Starter. We have a new look defense next year. It's a 4 year. He's 29 years old. 4 years, 29 years old. 2 year. Three year. 2 year. Man. definitely going to have to think about this. Sean Gary weighs 277. He's 86 speed. I mean, it's about winning now, not worrying about the future. But 30 years old. I'm probably not going to do these two. Nor Preston Smith. I might just do these two and him, and then hit up free agency with my free agency money. I did my training, and Johnny Lynn's getting an upgrade. The slot receiver. Much, yeah, that's a good one. Yuck. Man coverage 3+. Scouting it. Projecting us to win the Super Bowl. Ooh, and look at this. Wide receivers right in the get-go. We definitely take a look at these early wide receivers and tight end. There we got the first round done. Sorry I'm so quiet. Alright guys, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.